Welcome to this week's episode of Back to the Features with me, Ciaran Bartlett,
And me, Chloe Bartlett.
my beautiful wife. I'm her sensational husband. Today we're going to be talking all about 2001's Shrek, which is a fun time. One of your favourites.
Immediate happiness.
I get delayed happiness with it, to be honest. It's a Chloe movie, isn't it? This is like, do you know what? Last week we did Heat. And this week it's all about Chloe because you love it, like, don't you? Love and you also love this movie, but you do love this. You like this way more than I do, I would say. What would you give this out of 10?
Oh, 10.
See, it's like an 8. It's like a 7 or an 8 for me. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I still really like it. I've seen it a fair few times, but wouldn't be at the top of my list. But here's some interesting background. Interesting to me because of the way I am. So directed, guys, by Andrew Adamson and Vicky Jensen, based on the 1990 picture book Shrek by William Stagg, and stars Mike Myers, Cameron Diaz, Eddie Murphy, John Lithgow.
Did you say 1990?
The book, yeah.
Fuck, you didn't have to wait long for it to be made into a movie, did he?
11 years.
That's decent.
It's all right. Like, I mean,
No.
Mick Grisham, and then I know it's a different genre, but in the 90s, mate, fucking Grisham was getting movies made before books were coming out.
Right,
The
okay.
they actually sold the firm the movie rights before they'd sold the book rights,
Right?
and that was his second novel, which is fucking ludicrous.
Yeah.
So it was made for 60 million by DreamWorks, which is Steven Spielberg's company. How much do you think it made at the box office? 60 million.
Well, it was the second highest grossing film of that year.
494.3 million.
Tasty.
Up a hoods.
Yep.
That's an 8-time return and then some. So well played.
Now, is that mental maths or did you actually go on your calculator?
What?
Is that
An 8-time return?
Yeah, is that
No,
mental
it's
mental
mental
maths?
maths.
That's impressive.
Well, you do 6 times what to go into.
We see stars are like me or proud of you, you know? Or, like...
What's we see stars?
I got a C star in my
Oh,
maths.
sorry. We see stars.
I'm below average.
We see stars sounds like a fucking emo band from the early noughties, doesn't it? Hey guys, we're We See Stars. You know what I mean? Fucking and such. Yeah. So we just watched this there now. A lot of things came up for me during this rewatch. Stuff that I didn't like.
And we're gonna get to it, guys.
That I haven't really dwelt on before. But there were a few things that I liked a lot more than I remember because it's been a while since I watched this. This is a sort of movie you'll be sitting watching this, doing your nails or, filing the warts off your toes, and like you'll be sitting watching this, and I'll sort of walk in. This is the sort of movie that you would put on for yourself.
Yep, absolutely.
Whereas, like, I am more likely to have like A Few Good Men or Heat on or something like.
Yeah. Well, so you think you're cooler than me? Is that what it is?
No, those are all your words. I was just saying this
Did you ever see that?
I was saying there's Twank films and there's Chloe films, and this is a Chloe.
What were we watching last night when somebody goes, oh, it was Entourage?
Again, there's a Kiri show.
Yeah.
You don't like that?
No, but
right.
Do you know what I thought was funny was he goes, what, you think I'm just Vince's bitch? And she goes, no, you think that?
Yeah.
So I've just done that to you.
Yeah, because I don't think that way about it.
I do think you're cooler than me. But
Nonsense.
I will say,
Hold on.
movie...
I'll draw your attention to this Police Quest t-shirt, which proves I'm not cooler than you. And also, all the wee fucking model soldiers that are sitting on the kitchen table right now, they're all mine. They're all mine. So, no, look at you. You have a cool podcast t-shirt. You look amazing.
Oh, please.
You're cooler than I am.
We're getting off topic. Right.
No, well, if you're going to... No, I'm not having it.
What's your... Oh, guys, enjoy this ad read.
This week's episode is sponsored by our brilliant friends over at Golden Popcorn. Check out their website at goldenpopcorn.com, the home of handmade popcorn and other allergen-free snacks. We absolutely love this. I love wearing this as a wee apron when we're doing these adverts. It's my favorite. But the popcorn comes in 3 brilliant flavors. They have sweet, salty, and salty sweet, which is a lovely mix. I do enjoy that mix. Check out these flavors. As I move my massive dome out of the way. That's how big the bags are. They actually are bigger than my head, and I have a movie star head. It's massive. Not the skills of a movie star. Anyway, listen, check out those flavors. You can get these in all the major supermarkets here. You can get them in loads of convenience shops as well. I would highly recommend checking out Gourmet Crunch, which is their savory snack that comes with this. It's a sensational. It's like popped. It's like crisp. It's like healthier crisps, which is a great thing for people like me. And for anybody, especially if you're having a movie night, get a big bag of the Louisiana barbecue and tell me that you didn't have a good time. I'll call you a liar. It's a brilliant time. We love those barbecue ones. So check those out. Check out their website, goldenpopcorn.com. And as ever, thanks for sponsoring our podcast.
What
Uh,
is your Clint Eastwood one take?
My Clint Eastwood.
One take.
Fuck up. I've only done one on this one. I feel like, do you know what? Now I feel like doing two, even though I don't have it. I'll just make a second one up to piss you off. I've said this is a weirdly adult toned kids comedy that's a lot of fun, but always feels really, really 7 out of 10 and offbeat to me at times, despite an amazing friendship at the core of the film. A truly brilliant, well casted, well acted friendship. Despite that, it always just feels 7 out of 10 because of the things I don't like about it.
I had also written that it feels like an adult animation. And like, because I'd said that to you during the week, and you were like, "No, this is definitely aimed at kids." And I was
It's
like,
a you. That's how you know.
I
It's
know.
it's you. Like, isn't it?
But it feels more Family
Is it
Guy
you
to
or
me.
PG? I think it's you. Like, it feels like Family Guy to you. That's mental as well, though. That's like,
Sorry, in terms of like, this is aimed at an older audience.
well,
Animation.
compared with Toy Story, it is like Family Guy. Toy Story's very you and very, anyone can watch, kids of any age. This here feels like it's just. Do you know what? We'll talk about it in Razzie Reel, but there's stuff in this that I just flat out don't like in a kids movie. It just feels weird. What is your one take? Or sorry, was that your one
That
take
was,
as well?
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Sort of wish we had done a 2 take then, because then we could have. Do you know what we'd say? It stars 2 of the biggest comedy stars of all time.
I've also noticed Farquaad's like Hitler. I want my perfect world.
Yeah,
Erase all these things I don't want, and
Yeah.
and
he's a wee dick.
Yeah.
He has the Napoleon complex as well, small man syndrome. But so like Mike Myers and Eddie Murphy, like Mike Myers at this time doesn't have to work ever again because he's coming off the back of the Wayne's World movies and So I Married an Axe Murderer, and obviously I think the first couple of Austin Powers were probably out at this time. I think this is pre-Goldmember, wouldn't it be? Probably.
Yeah.
But around, I think the first 2 are already out. And Eddie Murphy obviously is he's Eddie Murphy. 48 Hours, another 48 Hours, Beverly Hills Cop, 1, 2,
He's a
3.
hero.
Fucking a string of hits behind him already. Nutty Professor and all out at this time.
Oh,
So he's coming off the back of all that.
we definitely need to do an Eddie Murphy take 5 for Patreon because that's
We should do
That's
that.
peak.
Do you know what we should just do? I've been wanting to do it anyway. Beverly Hills Cop on this. We'll do that in a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
Do you know what? People were asking for this. Next week is going to be Predator. The week after, I think, will be Oliver! The musical.
For the guys in the comments who wanted to know what was coming next, God love you. In the first go round,
We were
had
doing
it all
that.
scheduled.
We were doing that, but then on this go round, it's been like we've been arguing about what this movie should be for about 3 weeks.
Yeah.
So like, should it be Shrek?
And now we're filming 3 days out.
would you have preferred to see Shrek, Chef, or The Nice Guys? That's what we were arguing about. And then kind of landed, Shrek being so short was a fucking big plus for us.
Yeah.
Because Mummy's been busy. So
Yeah.
we had to.
We're never sitting down to do the Irishman, let's be serious.
I know, yeah. So yeah, we've got, but here Beverly Hills Cop's a good one. It's like an hour
That's
40.
iconic. It's
Yeah.
iconic, yeah.
Anyway, let's move on from Clint Eastwood. Watch history. Chloe also discussed. Answer this in the questions or in the comments. Answer this in the questions. Answer this in the comments. Should we keep watch history as a segment? If you have ideas for other segments, throw them in the comments and we'll consider them. Right?
I feel like it's one note. How many more times can we mention extra?
There's been a lot of times that but funnily enough, my watch history on Shrek is neither Extravision nor cinema.
Right.
So my watch history on this was already out for a bit, and my vote, obviously, by the way, is to keep watch history because I have trouble with change. But so I saw this, I believe, the first time was like, it was thrown on for us in about fourth year as like a end of school, that last week of school where you've already done your summer exams and you're doing fuck all, but you're not allowed to stay in the house and you've got to go in. Your teachers are just going, stick on whatever. And sometimes they'll stick on something that feels a wee bit young for you, like Shrek did for me when I was 14. Because by that stage, guys, I would have preferred some, curacao or something. But I believe the first time I believe the first time I watched this was on one of those weird half days in school, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Do you remember those times?
I'd rather forget them. For me, this is immediate happiness.
Drama.
Yeah.
What?
At least once a year, I'm putting this on.
I do it less. How many times do you think you've seen this all in?
Oh,
An estimate.
50 plus.
It's like 10 for me.
Well, that doesn't even make sense because I'm only 32. And I'm saying I watch it once a year.
You said at least once a year. My estimate of you watching this is 3 times a year.
Right.
If I was estimating that.
Sure.
Any
of the math people, does that work out?
It's very likely to come out circa Halloween to Christmas. It's very likely to be on. It's as likely as Hocus Pocus. Around that time, or Casper. You sort of watch stuff like that around the autumn.
Sure. It's obligatory.
When I would be more into watching, old Italian movies like Fellini. That's a lie. I'll just be watching fucking Kelly's Heroes over and over again. But anyway,
what's the most interesting on IMDb believable thing you got then?
Oh,
what's your favorite?
So this is our trivia section. I think the most interesting. Well, sorry. One of the most interesting to me was, right. Nicolas Cage was offered the role of Shrek. That's pretty interesting. Like,
that was my number one.
Was it? Right. That's wild. Like, you know what I mean?
But
Unagi.
Do you know why?
Why he was offered it?
No, why he turned it down?
I think no, I didn't.
So he didn't want to be ugly. He thought how he is drawn and portrayed to children was really important to him. But he went on to play Longlegs, which is one of the
maybe he's let it go. Yeah.
Arguablest.
That's one of the arguablest ugliness characters.
One of the most fucking creepy looking characters I've ever. I'll never watch that again.
Longlegs is one of the ultimate one and done movies. Watch it once and it's over. Like,
I remember
James McKegney fucking recommended that to us, and me, you, and Jonny went. 3 of the biggest bitches in cinematic history sitting together to watch a fucking genuinely fucked up film. We're sitting there. I'm holding on to wee hot nuts and also on to my snacks, going, "Ooh!" Like, I didn't scream during that film, but I almost did.
Yeah.
I almost see when he fucking spoiler alert, when Longlegs starts fucking headbutting that table at the end. I know. I didn't scream, but I went, Jesus Christ, like at that volume, because I was like, oh my God.
Yep.
No.
Otherwise though, James is a sound guy.
Yeah. I mean,
just don't take
we
film.
We love James. Just never go to cinema. We can't, like, anyway. Chris Farley actually played Shrek and was cast as Shrek and died with about 5 days work left on it, according to David Spade, who was his close friend. And they asked his brother, John, would he finish it? And he said no. And so they recast it and got Mike Myers.
Yeah.
And I read that Jeff Katzenberg pitched this to Mike Myers at the celebrity premiere of Saving Private Ryan. And the voice of Shrek is basically Mike Myers doing an impression of his dad, the way he does in So I Married an Axe Murderer. Have you ever seen that movie?
No.
Guys, if you want to watch an offbeat 90s comedy that, in my opinion, is Mike Myers' finest work.
Oh, really? Well, I'll have to watch it now.
It's so funny, but it's very offbeat. So I Married an Axe Murderer. Just some top, like, he's brilliant in it. Nancy Travis is brilliant in it. Fucking, what do you call him? Anthony LaPaglia is in it. And oh my God, I always forget that guy's name, and it's so bad because I really like him. What do you call your man to Jingle All the Way? And he's in Small Soldiers, and he was in SNL a lot. And his wife, R.I.P. Like his wife killed him. Oh, I always forget his name.
I do know
That's
who you're
so
talking
bad.
about. I know,
he's really, really funny. He plays a prison guard.
Yep.
I just can't think of his name off the top of my head. But really, really funny.
You saying about the accent? This was Mike Myers' 6th Scottish accent film.
Mental.
And it did mention Axe Murderer, but also Wayne's World and Austin Powers.
Yeah, he does. And he plays Fat Bastard, I suppose. But like the in what do you call it? In So I Married an Axe Murderer, he just plays it like he's playing his dad, shouting at his wee brother. His dad his wee brother has a big head, and he just goes heed, calls him head, like heed. Just goes heed, move. Oh, watch him! He'll cry himself to sleep on his huge pillow, mate. It's top banter, and I
Was
think
his
Brenda
dad
Fricker's in
Scottish?
it. Yeah,
I thought they were Liverpudlian.
well, maybe that's what it is. Are the Scousers, and then he just does Scottish. He definitely has Scottish in his family.
Yeah, right. There you go.
Something like that. Here, no, I think you might be right. Actually, they might be from Liverpool, and then maybe their grandparents are Scottish. It might be his granddad.
Right, sure.
Is what it is. Sorry.
That'll Do, Donkey, That'll Do was a Babe reference, but this film ended up becoming way more popular than it.
Mental.
So a lot of people don't realize they
Okay.
credit that quote to this film and not Babe.
Right. Chris Rock was offered to replace Eddie Murphy twice because Murphy was taking too long. Eddie Murphy insisted on recording this in his home studio because none of the actors met each other, which is crazy.
How does that make it to IMDb? Who spilled the tea?
Chris Rock told this. Chris Rock spilled this tea that he was asked to replace him twice, and he ended up not doing it, and he regrets not doing it because it was obviously a fucking
Do you think it?
big old payday.
Do you think it?
Speaking of paydays, do you remember that? Remember a payday?
Yes.
It's an American confection. It's basically like big shitty, God knows what's in a caramel thing up the middle, and then salted peanuts all over it.
Yeah, it's amazing.
It's like payday, you know what I mean? But you'll be paying a visit to the fucking bog and your doctor within a day of eating it, but it's unbelievable.
I think Eddie Murphy is so iconic, though. He sort of gets away with whatever he'd done there in order for them to consider replacing him.
Chloe's happy with diva behaviour if you're big enough. I must remember that. Janine Garofalo was fired from playing Princess Fiona. Do you know her?
That?
She's in Dogma. She was on SNL, I think, as well. She's an American comedy actor.
Maybe nowhere to see her, but I don't.
Yeah,
recognize
she's
the
in
name.
Dogma. I think she's in. What do we call it? I think she's in Mystery Man. She's in like some like a lot of 90s stuff. But she got fired from playing Princess Fiona. And was never given a reason why. And she thought it was because her voice is too deep.
Right. Okay.
But I also read
Why
that
hire her in the first place?
she also got sacked off of something else. And was basically told it was because she wasn't pretty enough. I think it might have been another thing that we covered.
Oh, mate.
But I can't remember.
The lowercase f used on the flags was to indicate his short stature.
That's good.
Yeah,
that's good.
I enjoyed that. That's the first time. Only when I read that did I realize that it was in lowercase f.
I didn't realize that until you said it. I thought it looked like the Facebook F.
Yeah, it does.
But like medieval Facebook. I was saying there about the actors not meeting each other. And face parchment. And yeah, so the actors never met each other, and Lithgow said he loved playing Farquaad, but he was disappointed because he didn't actually get to work with Mike Myers or Eddie Murphy or Cameron Diaz, and they were just fed lines by a scriptwriter. So it's pretty.
That's weird because like when you see the behind the scenes of Aladdin, they're in the room together.
They're all together. Like Shrek means monster in Yiddish and comes from the German Shrek, which means terror.
Schrecken.
And that's where you get like the German bazooka type thing called Panzer Shrek.
Yeah.
Means like panther terror.
How enjoyable is German, mate?
Mate, it's a great language. Schildkröte, shelled creature for tortoise.
Schnecken.
What is it? Schmecken?
Schmecken.
What does schmecken mean?
Is like tasty, is it?
Oh yeah. And then isn't there what's the hete Fahrradkette, which means shoulda woulda
bike chin,
basically, like just fuck up means whatever. Shoulda woulda coulda.
The author was 93 when this came out.
Mental.
And his comment for the movie was, "It's vulgar, it's disgusting. I love it."
Oh right, good. You were mate. I was about to say you're getting hate mail there, but it would have been going to your cemetery. But anyway, All Star by Smash Mouth, which is one of my favorite fucking songs of all time, was a placeholder and was just in it for previews, and they were gonna put in like, and then we'll add a real song. And in the fucking scorecards, everybody was like, "Oh my god, Smash Mouth! Fucking
I know.
More of that." And then they got Smash Mouth to record the what do you call it? "I'm a Believer" for the end. That's also Smash Mouth with Eddie Murphy.
How insulting.
Well, it happens.
You're a placeholder.
Yeah, you get paid to like maybe have your song put on a list that's available to a studio, and then they can use it, and then but you're not getting paid for it to go in the full movie, and then it got voted. Like people were like, "This is fucking great song to start the movie. The credit sequence is brilliant," and then fucking they kept it and ended up
That's
fucking doing
loaded.
Smash Mouth a lot of favors. So there's a scene in it where Papa Bear, Daddy Bear, basically, fucking yeah, Papa. We've been through this. Where Daddy Bear is comforting Baby Bear, and then later Mommy Bear is fucking skinned and made into a rug in fucking Farquaad's bedroom, which is creepy. Here's another good casting, two good casting ones, and then we'll go to you.
Thanks. Thanks, Dad.
Okay, you come in on it now, Mommy Bear, and tell me one of your ones before I get fucking skinny and turn you into a rug. Go ahead.
Owen Wilson was considered for Shrek, but Tom Cruise and Leo turned it down. Isn't that wild?
I think sometimes this has to be. Why would you try and cast Leonardo DiCaprio or Tom Cruise, Tom Hanks or Tom Cruise?
Cruise.
Why would you try and cast either of them in this? There's no way they would even look at this.
I know.
Like fuck up. That's nonsense.
And that's not to disparage who did it.
No, it's not. I'm just going. No, it isn't. But you go.
They're not voice actors.
They're comedy stars, and they'll be known for their voices
Action.
and the fuck. No fucking.
Oh, who was cast? Sorry.
Alan.
Not allowed to make a mistake.
Well, fuck. I'm not even allowed to go. I'm handing over to you in 1 minute, love. So no. What about Alan Rickman? Turned it down. He turned down the role of Farquaad to play Snape.
Oh,
that worked out.
Great choice, Alan.
And weirdly, now Lithgow is going to be Dumbledore in the fucking HBO series.
I know.
Bill Murray and Steve Martin. So originally, they were going to be Shrek and Donkey. This was like earlier in the 90s when Spielberg was developing it as a traditionally hand animated movie.
Oh wow!
And they were going to be in it, and then they changed. Katzenberg, I think it was, or no, John Williams convinced him to take it through DreamWorks and turn it into a fucking computer animated thing because that's the way things were going.
Luda.
The burp, when Fiona burps, that was a real burp. She really drank Coke, and then Eddie Murphy improv the she's just as nasty as you line. So good trivia. Have you any other ones?
No, it's me.
All right, okay. Well, I'm glad that we you didn't take my wee. I'll do two of these and then kick it over to you for the last one, and then yeah.
Oh, I let you have the last word, love.
I am the last word anyway. So let's move on to.
What does that mean?
I'm the Omega. All right, I'm the Alpha. Nothing for that. That's out of fucking Bruce Almighty.
I know.
It's a joke.
I know. I was scared in case you believed it.
This isn't going how I wanted it to.
Like we were standing in a shop one day, buying.
Let's tell that story. Yeah. Yes, let's tell that story. Go ahead, and then I'll tell it from my perspective. We're in a shop buying like
there is no
tea
your
towels and shit.
perspective. You're just wrong. You're dead wrong, right?
We're
standing at a checkout, paying for something like household items, tea towels and such, and she goes.
Sorry, the lady serving us, young lady serving us, says, "I know you from somewhere."
Yeah, and he goes
as banter.
I'm kind of a big deal.
In that voice, I went like this. I'm kind of a big deal. Anchorman. Great joke. Great banter.
No, I scondered.
And she was scondered, and that wigger looked at me like I was being serious because I went, and I literally said the words. I didn't actually say that. That's from Anchorman. That's a quote out of a film, and the moment was gone.
No, there was no moment.
Fuck up. You know that I'm not even like that. You know I'm not even like that, and you know that's funny as well. To go, I'm kind of a big deal.
If
my
you
apartment
said it to Mickey or
smells
somebody
like rich
who
mahogany.
Actually, somebody that you know.
Sorry.
You can't say it to a stranger.
Has not everyone seen fucking Anchorman?
No.
Well, they ought to. They fucking ought to.
Again.
Everyone my age has seen it. So that was the mistake I made, was going, you're youthful, you must have seen Anchorman.
You're going for niche banter with a full stranger.
Anchorman is not niche. I refuse it. No, it isn't.
Yes, it is.
Team Ciaran or Team Chloe in the comments. I want it. You stop it. You know, because you fucking go, there is no your side. There fucking is my side. Anyway, I'm not even like that.
Oscar clips.
Oh, wipe that bake off because I don't even want it. One of the best bits in this movie is a credit sequence.
Oh,
with Smash Mouth and
the intro.
all the jokes of like him pulling shit out of his ear and eating it and fucking doing fart in a swamp and getting the shower with all the mud and all, and their names appearing and all that. It's one of the best bits in the whole film.
It really is. It's I would argue it's the best intro to any film because it's just all those wee details. Like he's in the bathroom reading, slams the book, and it's like bang, we're in. It's
best
so good.
intro to any film.
Yeah. Because of the comedy, the details of like the mirror breaking and all when he smiles in it, or using the insect goop.
It is excellent, and it does set the scene and the tone for the movie. Don't know what it's the best of any film. Like.
Okay, well, sure, we'll come back to that later. The script.
You're one cheeky bitch today.
The script overall is an Oscar clip. It's fucking excellent. It's so funny, and again, all those wee details, like the guy. And I know this is a visual thing. One of the henchmen going, "Number 3, my lord. Number 3."
Yeah. During the blind date. Well, that's one of my favorite bits. Is the magic mirror blind date thing where it's like, who is it? He does like Snow White and Cinderella, and then Princess Fiona. I love that. I really like obviously all the stuff at the start where you see the other fairy tale characters and stuff is funny. And Donkey for me is the best thing about the whole film.
Yeah.
Well, actually, more specifically, their friendship, the two of them together on screen is dynamite. Their voices together is brilliant.
Yeah,
the jokes are good. It's like a buddy movie.
Yeah.
But with an ogre and a donkey, so it's not like any other buddy movie you've ever seen. So I really like that. Like for me, that's the best thing about it. I do also like. I like the rescue at the castle. I like that whole sequence because I think the castle looks brilliant and all the scenes inside it. Like we saw wee details in it today. Like there's a bit where she's saying you're supposed to come in and fight this dragon, and she's like that's what all the other guys did, and he's going before they get fucking burnt to a crisp. And as they say that, there's like a wee fucking scorch mark on a wall and a skeleton underneath it. And then there's a massive cookbook beside a cauldron, which I've never noticed before, about how to cook nights and what the choice cuts of a night are and all. So I liked all that stuff. Yeah, and I think like, but I think all that stuff's great. And then I like the journey back to Duloc. That whole sequence is great too.
I love at the very, very start where the Dreamworks S has the ogre ears.
Yeah.
I love all those wee details.
Dreamworks used to be great at doing wee funny things with their logo. That in the Medal of Honor games, the wee kid that sits in the moon.
Mm-hmm.
He would like in Medal of Honor games, he'd like flip on a wee army helmet and jump down off the fucking thing and run.
That's
so that was
enjoyable.
cool. Like.
I like that. I like the time and effort that they took to do that.
Yeah.
I love the finger lick as he puts the torch out.
Yeah.
He's going back. And he just goes. It's amazing.
I like the gingerbread man torture scene. That's so one of the funniest bits in the whole movie.
Yep. I love when the mirror's being sarky with Farquaad and he goes, Thelonious, and your man just smashes a hand mirror. Yeah. It's so funny.
The Fiona reveal is good. Yep. Like where Donkey finds out about her, that whole bit, and he's just like screaming for Shrek. Love all that. And then I really like when they get back to the swamp and he's trying to divide it with like bits of wood and all. And he's like, give me that rock, it looks like your head. I just love all something really childish about going, fine, I'm dividing this. And you put a line up the middle of something. I just enjoy it. Yeah.
Or taking the bigger half.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love these wee details when they're running through the castle. There's just up 2 pair of bones still stuck in.
Oh yeah, like 2 legs,
shoes.
just leg bones just coming out of the knight's boots. Yeah,
unbelievable.
And then obviously the big finale, like the fucking save the day, kill Farquaad, fucking get away with Fiona is good. But also this one, one of the best on this rewatch. Sorry, one of the best. Or sorry, my 2 favorite jokes probably in the whole movie is her singing with a bird, and the bird fucking blows up. And then also the boulder joke.
That's a nice boulder.
Where she the joke where she goes into the cave and puts a door over it, and Shrek goes to move a boulder in front of it and just stops, and he's sort of like, that's funny. Like that's
great.
really.
Sorry, I thought you meant the one where Donkey's coming over and he sees the boulder for the first time.
Oh, yeah. No, but like my actual, if I was giving an Oscar to it, it's just for their friendship at the heart of the movie. It's not so much a clip as a running thing the whole way through it.
For me, it's the intro and Eddie Murphy.
Yeah.
Because
well, let's agree then that it's Eddie Murphy.
Yeah.
Like he's unbelievable in it. Yeah.
I loved him as Mushu as well in
Mulan.
Mulan, yeah.
Right. Let's move on to this then. The Razzie rule.
Controversial.
Because there's actually quite a few things here that I would just not have.
Going in strong with a don't like the BJ joke.
There's a lot of right. So we're not being prudes about this, but there's a lot of sex jokes in this that feel really misplaced in this film. I think. I can't believe it. It's obvious, isn't it? I mean, this is around a time where movies are starting to change a wee bit, where they're starting to be a wee bit more aware of kids don't come to see these movies on their own. They're brought by adults, so we should probably try and entertain the adults as well.
Yeah.
But I think there's enough in this that is entertaining to an adult without going
the
like
banter between them is enough.
And without it being like, oh, he's compensating for something, and they do that joke twice, and that's probably the most innocent out of those jokes. And then there's like a Robin Hood wants to get laid joke. Weird.
Yeah. For anybody who doesn't know,
half a rim job, or you gonna fucking bite my, you're gonna turn my tail off type thing, where it's a bit sexual, which I don't love.
That's what I was referring to about the BJ joke when he's with when Donkey's with Dragon.
Snow White, even though she lives, and this is a funny line, but like not in a kids movie where they're like, even though she lives with 7 other men, she's not easy. I'm like, chances are a kid of about 8's gonna go, what does that mean? And then that's your fucking afternoon. Do you know what I mean? It's I don't know. It means she's in a bad mood. Eat your soup. Like, I mean, why are you giving an 8-year-old soup? I don't know, like what sort of 8-year-olds would eat it. But anyway, like
there's another scene where he's in his bedroom after you see Mummy Bear as the rug. He goes, "Show me the princess," whatever, and he gets a root.
And then he like looks under his blanket at himself. Plus, even the way that blanket's done, it is like he's gonna have like that whole bit is like he's gonna wank to what's on the screen. It's just a bit weird. And then
his chest turn on.
Generally, don't like the dragon.
Not
either.
that chest turn means anything dirty. He's just sitting.
It does whenever I fucking whip it out. Now, I don't like the dragon. The dragon has always melted me, just as a character and as a thing. Just don't love it. Just fuck off. Like and then this is a minor nitpick compared to the fucking sex jokes in a kids movie, but there's a bit where they're walking along and so Fiona doesn't know Farquaad from Adam, by the way, and she starts defending him. When they start going like, some people might think little of him, or men of his stature are in short supply, and she's like, oh, stop it, Farquaad's brilliant and all, and I'm like, you didn't know his name an hour ago. So I just hate when characters do that in movies. There's a bit in Star Wars where Luke Skywalker has only just learned what the Force is. Like, he found out fucking 20 minutes ago, has never heard of the Force, and fucking some old bastard goes, oh, the Force is like this, Luke, and he goes, oh, is it I? And then when he meets Han Solo, and Han Solo's fucking saving the day, he turns around and goes, you don't believe in the Force, do you? And I'm like, cunt, you didn't even know. No, you don't get to do that. You don't get to give me shit for my response to something that you didn't know about yesterday. And Fiona's doing that here, and it's a thing you get in movies, and they're doing it. Do you know why I think I don't like it? Because it's like it's like artificial conflict in a conversation. It's being put in there to give them something to bitch about to each other, and it's artificial. Anyway, sorry, I'm finished now. Okay. Shall we move on?
Much like Harry Potter, this whole film is a wonder quote. So narrowing it down was hard.
It is hard. There's a lot of wonder quotes. They'll squeeze the jelly from your eyes. Actually, it's quite good on toast. Is a good wee line.
By the way, can I just start off by saying
my Shrek voice is shit.
I apologize to any Scottish people before we start this.
Why?
And I apologize to Eddie Murphy.
Yeah.
For any of these, right? Blue flower, red thorns. Blue flower, red thorns.
That's a wonder quote, is it?
Yeah.
Right, okay. This is the part where you run away.
Now, we might not have got that whisper, so can you
say This is the part where you run away.
Very good.
Stage whisper. Let me see.
Oh, really? You and what are me?
I'm not a puppet. I'm a real boy. And then he goes, 5 shillings for the possessed toy. I love that with a fucking ring.
It's a great impression of that guy.
Of the 5 shillings
Yeah.
guy. That's right. Now I'm a flying talking donkey. I love that when he starts flying away and then it fucking falls back. Love that. Only a true friend would be that brutally honest. Love that as well.
That's great.
You're a monster. That's my favorite line in the whole movie.
Cause I'm all alone. There's no one here beside me. But you gotta have friends.
I love when he starts. You gotta have friends. And he's just having fuck up. That's great. Do you know the Muffin Man? The Muffin Man? The Muffin Man who lives on Drury Lane? Well, she's married to the Muffin Man. The Muffin Man? The Muffin Man!
Amazing.
Love that. She's married to the Muffin Man. In the morning, I'm making waffles. Love it.
Yep. Yeah, you're coming with me.
He huffed and he puffed and he signed an eviction notice.
Not the gumdrop buttons.
That's a great one. Evening. Let me see. Yeah, although she's a loaded pistol. She likes pina coladas and getting caught in the rain. Yours for the rescuing, Princess Fiona. Love that guy. Love
unreal.
that. Let me see. Can we just my handwriting, by the way?
I know I can't even read my own. Ogres are like onions. Layers. Onions have layers. Ogres have layers. End of story. Bye bye. See you later.
Can't we just settle this over a pint?
I love that when he smashes the fucking nozzle off it and it soaks the place.
Some of you may die, but that is a sacrifice I'm willing to make.
Amazing.
Ogres are like onions is probably the fucking best line in the movie, apart from "You're a monster."
Down in Lock, such a perfect town. Here we have some rules, let us lay them down. Duloc is a perfect place. Please do stay off the grass, shine your shoes, wipe your face. Duloc is a perfect place.
That was based on the what's it called? It's a small world in Disneyland. The wee fucking automated children that sing it.
Oh yeah,
and it's written in the same key to the same tempo.
Do you want to enjoy the wee characters in the booth? They look like South Park characters.
Yeah.
Because the heads cut in half.
It's just like that thing. Yeah. That was my impression of it. I'm no one's messenger boy, right? I'm a delivery boy. I can't really do the accent.
Give it more grit, like I'm a delivery boy.
I'm a delivery boy.
Yeah.
That's more like train spotting than Shrek, but
Man, you gotta warn someone before you do that. My mouth is open and everything.
Down to the last slime-covered toadstool. Shrek! I'm looking down! Ah! He does it great, like a real, like... That'll do, Donkey. We did that already. Let me see. Better out than in, I always say.
By night one day, by night one way, by day another.
This shall be the norm.
This shall be the norm. Yeah, it's not a nice rhythm. Sure, it's not.
No. What's the end of that then? Till you find true love's first kiss or something.
And then take love's true form.
Yeah. I'm a donkey on the edge. Let me see what else have I got here. I make a mean wee rat stew. And I turned to you and went, "Is that his signature dish?"
Amazing.
Yeah, you'd probably make it once and say it's your signature dish.
Well, if that don't work, your breath will certainly do the job, because you definitely need some Tic Tacs or something.
I love Duloc, first of all. Very clean. This is precious. The ogre has fallen in love with the princess.
Amazing.
I've got one or two more. Oh, yeah. I can't feel my toes. I don't have any toes. I think I need a hug. Shrek's ugly 24/7. That's a great line as well. So what's your favorite? Have you any more left?
No.
What's your favorite?
Oh.
I mean, for me,
the Duloc song.
See, for me, it is "You're a monster." I've always just thought that's really funny.
That's iconic.
I love the bit at the end when he's standing there with his wee candy cane crutch, beating fucking he beats a wee statue of Farquaad further into the cake.
Unreal.
That's funny. Like,
And like later in one of the sequels, they blow him up to like King Kong size.
oh really? Do you know, I've never. I think I watched the second one once or twice when my niece and nephew were kids, and I've never watched the third. We'll talk about the sequel, sure, in this next bit. We'll move on to director's cut then. So, what would you add? What would you cut? Who did you want to play? What about sequels? So, like, I would probably, I've thought this way from the first time I watched this. It could be 10 minutes. Right. So I really don't like the Robin Hood stuff. I don't get it. I don't know why he's French. I don't think it's funny.
Yeah.
I hate the song. The only bit I like is when she kicks the cunt out of all of them. I think that is really funny. And I know they do the Crouch and Tiger style swoop round. I think that's all funny. But I would like there to be more of the other fairy tales. And I know they do that more. They do Puss in Boots and all that shit. But like, I would just like there to be a wee bit more of that stuff in the movie, because I think that's where a lot of the comedy is. And I don't think they do enough of it.
I also had that to add in more of the fairy tale stuff. But later in the sequels, they add in Goldilocks and Sleeping Beauty and all.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So I think of it, and then Rumpelstiltskin, obviously.
Right, okay.
So they do come in eventually.
Yeah. I just think you could have had a bit more of that in here, just for jokes.
Because they are so funny.
It is funny.
If I was going to play any of them, I wanted to be one of the German pigs.
I said I wanted to be a pig.
I know.
And
he huffed.
He huffed. And he puffed. And he signed an eviction notice. I would also play the gingerbread man. I love that. I love that part. So that was what I said for playing. And I've written here, I never know what to make of that French Robin Hood thing. I don't get it. Like, I don't know what the joke is.
I think people complained though, didn't they, about him not being English?
Yeah.
And then it was like, no, it's
Monsieur Hood, and I'm going,
yeah,
but it's clearly Robin Hood because he's an archer wearing Lincoln green in the forest, and he has merry men who are called merry men, and fucking Friar talks with them.
I don't really mind that he's French as much as I mind the weird sexual content. He talks about something about a saucy maid, and he likes getting laid. Yeah. But they cut it, obviously. Yeah. They interrupt him. Yeah,
they do that joke, the same joke as the, wash your shoes, wipe your face. Yeah. But you're like...
That's way more innocent, though.
No, it is. That's the level. See, I was saying earlier, I feel like Toy Story does this type of joke way better. Like in the first Toy Story, the classic example of how to do that joke is Bo Peep sees Buzz Lightyear doing all this shit, and she goes, well, I found my moving buddy. Do you know what I mean? That's the level. Like, do you know what I mean? It's funny. If you're an adult, you should laugh at that. Not that I should tell you what you should laugh at, but like most adults would laugh at that. Do you know what I mean?
You should know what Anchorman is. What would you cut other than that?
Let's cut the last 10 seconds of this fucking podcast. My God, what a needless boot in the bollocks that was.
Right, with 15 minutes left, let's get there.
I've said what I would cut. I said I would fucking... No, it didn't. Well, we cut that whole Robin Hood bit and put more of the fairy tales in, and I would cut the fucking dirty fucking jokes.
Cut the Fiona's sass when she's all about how ugly ogres are, and I'm like, you're a fucking ogre? What are you getting on? Like saying...
But she's talking about herself. That's how she knows.
But she's like, she doesn't think... There's definitely a line where you're like, all right.
Is the truth of the movie, Chloe, that... when one forms the relationship, that one must let the other person see their inner ogre, see the warts and all, Chloe? Is that what the truth of Shrek is? Very probably.
There is definitely a moral there. If you go out with somebody who's also ugly, you're all right.
Yep, and never punch above your weight. And hopefully, if you do find somebody that is great looking that will go out with you, you make them ugly anyway. So, and possibly, though, one of the things that is being said is that males are monstrous, and we're all that on the outside, but females save it all for after dark. But anyway, so let's move on. Amazing. Let's move on to the score. So the music in this.
Oh, what about the sequels? Did any do sequels? But
we've only 15 minutes left. Let's fucking get there. Get there then.
Fucking
do the sequels then. Go ahead. I haven't seen them. So you talk about the sequels.
So there's an excellent part where.
What one's this?
Fiona and I think Shrek the Third.
Right.
Where they have kids and it's a kids party. And because the second one is about them getting married and going to meet her parents.
Right.
And her parents don't know that she's an ogre.
Right.
And it's very, very good. It's Julie Andrews and...
Oh, right, okay.
What do you call the dad? He's a famous British actor. He was like, like Faulty Towers era.
John Cleese,
Is it John? Yeah, it's John Cleese.
right?
Um,
Fucking Harry Potter, like fucking
yeah,
headless
that's
Nick,
right. So it is. I'm fucking scundered if that's wrong, but it's definitely a British actor. Anyway,
Sure, we'll look that up and then I'll look up the American comedian and then we'll do nothing about it. But,
later on, then they have kids. I think it's in the third one. They have kids and there's a party, and Shrek's famous now by this stage, and all these kids are at the party.
right.
And this wee kid comes over. He goes, "Do the roar," and he's
Right.
like, "No, I'm not gonna do the roar." And it's this whole thread throughout it
Right.
where he goes, "It's my kid's party. Fuck up, go away, enjoy yourself." And everything starts going wrong. They
Right.
fucked up the cake, blah blah blah,
Right.
and then he fucking freaks a bop,
Right.
and
Does the roar.
and the kid's just like, yeah.
Right, okay.
And that was awesome. Instead of being scared,
Yeah.
it's fucking brilliant.
And then didn't they make a Puss in Boots movie as well? It was like
Yeah, well,
just a separate franchise then.
he's in this later on.
Aye,
Yeah, it's
Antonio Banderas.
he's
and all that.
excellent. And then because there's this whole thing where Shrek becomes human,
Right.
and that was one of his. This is where Rumpelstiltskin comes in, because he makes them sign his, like it's like a fucking signing your soul to the devil
All right,
type thing,
okay.
where he's like, "I'll give you all your wishes."
Right, okay.
But then he doesn't have Fiona, he doesn't have the kids, and then because he's fed up with his life and he's miserable,
Right.
and he thinks he doesn't want all that anymore, and then it's like this whole journey where
Fuck me, Shrek the Third,
It's actually-
the midlife crisis.
it's quite dark, and it's probably my least favorite apart from the do the roar thing.
Just, do you know what? Stick Toy Story on. It's fucking better crack.
Choky.
The score.
So it is. Sorry,
Let's get there though.
I
So
wrote it down in the wrong order. That's why.
oh right, okay. She didn't do your due diligence, but anyway, Harry Gregson Williams and John Powell did the score. So they did the la 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 la. Right,
It's
great.
excellent,
It's a great. It
Yeah.
is a great wee score.
and it's threaded from
It
the
sounds
very start.
medieval.
It's
Do you know what I
lovely.
mean? So it's very good. It sounds almost a wee bit like Greensleeves. It has that vibe
Do you
off
know what I always enjoy about a piece of music, where you can rock it up, slow it down, make it
it.
acoustic.
Yeah, and
it's still-
the same motif
Love
works
it.
for it. Yeah.
I love it.
They also did Ants and Chicken Run. Then there's loads of great needle drops in this. There's a needle drop that I fucking hate though, because it's the fucking Proclaimers. That fucking I'm on me way. I just don't like the Proclaimers. Just walk. Do you know what? Walk 500 miles and then walk another fucking 10,000 and get the fuck away from me. I don't like them. I can't abide their music.
No, I'm not a
Like
fan myself, but it's okay it's only very short in that section where they're walking away.
yeah, it
You know
is.
what I
But I just don't like it. On the road again is fucking funny, and
I believe, I believe, I believe, I
Yeah.
believe, I believe, I
Try
believe, I believe, I
little
believe, I believe.
tenderness is great.
I believe. I would love Eddie Murphy just to release that I want to listen to that on Spotify.
Is it not on? It's bound to be on the fucking soundtrack.
I'm gonna go hunting for it.
We always listen to Eddie Murphy singing, "My girl wants to party all the time, party all the time, party all the time."
Diamond on your finger.
Hallelujah. So this is the John
Yeah.
Cale version, but on the I read about this on the soundtrack. It's the Rufus Wainwright version. That's some bullshit to do with rights, and Rufus Wainwright was a DreamWorks attached act, and John Cale wasn't. But they wanted Cale for the movie, so they put Wainwright on the soundtrack instead. But he was annoyed that he wasn't in the movie and thought it was like a anti-gay thing, because he's gay, and he said
Aw.
that he was hitting a glass ceiling in the late 90s, early 90s in his career because of his because he was openly gay.
That's rare.
Which, yeah, but I mean, they said it was just to do with the rights.
Patsy Cline gets a feature here, even though it's a cover. You Belong to Me plays while on the second night.
That is interesting. And it's
It's
like a weird wee
more
guitar version of it.
It's more romantic, yeah.
Yeah.
Unless
Less "You Belong to Me."
yeah.
There's a difference in "You Belong to Me" and
I think it's still a nice sentiment, but
"Getting the chains,
her,
getting those chains, put yourself on the radiator, your mains." Yep. Sorry,
hers is definitely more
don't know where I came from. Heartfelt.
totes emotion.
Yeah, no, it is. It's actually like would choke you up.
Yeah.
Mate, Monkeys, I'm a Believer, obviously.
Bad Reputation.
Don't give a damn about my bad reputation. Joan Jett, love it.
Yep.
And what do you call her band? Black Hearts or something? Something like that. Mate, the best music in this is Smash Mouth.
Yeah, it is.
Somebody once told me the world was gonna roll me. I'm not the sharpest tool in the shed. She was looking kinda dumb with her finger and her thumb in the shape of an L on her forehead. When
That's the
two
thumbnail,
stop
isn't
coming
it?
and they
Is
don't
the-
stop coming. Yep. Mate, I fucking love that song. Do you know what? There's a true story about that song. Every time it gets to the third verse with a song, and it goes a wee bit more acoustic. Somebody once asked, could I spare some change for gas? I gotta get myself away from this place. That gets me in there every
Really?
time I hear it. Yeah, I don't know why.
That's part of your choky, is it?
It's a wee choky because, well, they don't make it that far in the movie, in the song, but that third verse,
Why does that get you emotionally, Hick?
I think it's sad that somebody's asking for petrol money because they just need to get the fuck out of somewhere. It makes me, it hits me. It hits me. I know what it's like. You know.
Enjoy these ad reads, guys. If you like what you see here, over at Carrie's Patreon, patreon.com/Ciaran Bartlett Comedy, he now has no fucking honey dicking anymore. Fucking Phantom of the Opera is there.
It's out. I also forgot that we were actually doing this read live. So yes.
Also,
yes, go ahead. Yeah, you do
if
the read.
if you don't want to sign up, that's okay. Pay for it one off. It's cheaper than a movie ticket. It's £8 to buy that singular post. It's over an hour and a half of his comedy special. It's well worth the money. Trust me. I'm sitting editing it, fucking laughing my head off, and I'd seen it. I don't know how many times on tour,
8 times, and then on tour,
and then
as well,
all the on tour stuff.
Yeah.
Mate,
But
it's-
also, like, it is cheaper if you want to just sign up for a month, and then maybe forget to cancel it, and we'll get you a second month. But come on and check it out. The special's great. Fosty recorded it. Michael Foster used to work with us on No Blasters. He recorded it, and Gianni was Johnny Morton was musical director.
Yep.
And there's a lot of fun stuff in there. We're gonna put out a few clips, and we might put out one or two of the songs, but the special will stay locked behind closed doors.
So don't forget, if you don't want to become a member full time,
you
can
can
buy it one off.
as a one-off. Yeah,
And it's like going to the movies.
it's a wee comedy special. Stick it on Friday or Saturday night. Get some of this fucking great popcorn. Sit down.
Patreon.com/Ciaran Bartlett Comedy. Okay, bye.
The chokey. So there's a couple of bits in this choke me. So one is obviously when Shrek thinks Fiona is talking about him,
Yeah.
that he's an ugly cunt, and so she can't be with him. She doesn't actually say that, although that was probably in the original script for this because they hadn't a clue who they were aiming it at. But no, nothing for that. I thought that was funny.
Do you know, I was looking down there going, that's on the second night, and I'd written something for the first night.
Oh right, sorry.
What'd you say?
I'll do that joke again, right? So pretend like I didn't just say this. I said when it's sad when he thinks that she's calling him an ugly cunt, and I said she doesn't actually say it in the script, but it was probably in the first draft because these guys had no idea who they were aiming this film at.
But
I'm really glad I said it twice. I'm glad.
Right.
Yeah, so that's funny.
On the first
Oh,
night.
sorry, that's sad.
choking.
Sorry. And then the other chokey for me is when Donkey, when he basically tells Donkey to fuck off, and that's a classic buddy movie bit. You need to have a bit where they fall out. You
Yeah.
need that, and then the
Like,
forgiveness comes.
When you don't share your banshee bones with somebody, and you send them away off the beach.
Oh, very good. I thought this was some deep dive reference into
It
like
is?
no, it's a deep dive reference into me and Shane doing a sketch. I thought you were meaning sometime when I didn't share banshee bones with you, and I'm going, I share my crispy anytime I have them. Anyway.
On the first night, Shrek does the "I'm better off alone" speech.
Yeah,
And that's sad.
it is sad. That's a man approaching his midlife crisis.
Made even worse by the second night because he thinks she's talking about
Yeah,
him.
he finally opens up, and then he gets a fucking boot in his dick.
Here's one for you. I used to cry at this when I was a kid.
Is it?
The balloon animals. When they blow up the frog and the snake. Now I know it's iconic. People have literally gotten tattoos of this, right?
That's
Swear to
mental,
God.
lads. Come on.
Where they have the frog tied at the mouth, which is funny, right? And there is something funny about a bull having arms and legs, right?
Yeah,
And then the snake is turned into like a dog.
yeah. No, that is funny, but like also animal cruelty, guys.
I know. When I was a kid,
Let's not normalize that behavior.
I didn't think it was funny, and I thought they were hurting those animals, so I cried. So there you go.
Do you know? Apart from the fact that you didn't think it was animated, being mental.
No, I knew it was animated. I mean, and they're still hurting animals, but
Well, it's fun. It makes me laugh that like comedians will get pulled up on saying anything, but like a big fucking movie studio is allowed to go, let's blow up a frog and make it into a balloon, and then let's take this thing, well, because it's animated. So if I do an animated joke, it's okay, is it? What do you see the mad shit I'm gonna be releasing? Just put away AI animation with it, and I can say whatever the fuck I want. Anyway, so let's move on to the effects.
Yeah.
What WTFX, right?
Generally excellent.
Yeah.
Bar the mud, the lava, and some of the stones.
I think any mate, I've written down about liquids and smoke.
Yep.
They just look very dated now. I've never thought this looked as good as Toy Story ever.
It looks like a 90s video game.
Even though it's a few years after Toy Story looks better.
And to be fair, it was out at that time. So I'm judging it from a 2026
it came out in 2001 perspective, and that's probably the clip out of this episode there.
Still got it wrong.
But yeah, so I don't know about that. I've never thought it looked as good as that even at the time. But I do generally think it holds up. Like the physics are good. Like I like all like. Do you know what bit actually looks really good when Donkey is about to fall into the lava and Shrek catches him? Yeah, that bit all looks good to me.
It does. No,
and then some of the castle stuff looks great.
It's excellent, and I think because it's all animated, you get away with it.
Yeah.
Like I am never looking at this going, that takes me out of this.
Yeah, I know.
It is excellent.
Yeah, like we're watching it with a fucking big nitpicking comb out when we're doing this.
And you know what's really, really good? With the fucking nailed the light. So like the sun.
Yeah,
like
the sun coming in through the windows.
That fight scene where he's fucking spinning that guy.
Yeah.
The sun is changing on his t-shirt.
Yeah.
So also, it is actually really, really good.
All the windows, the light coming in through the windows of the church at the end, and the dragon coming in through the window, it all looks great.
It is amazing.
Obviously there's no hunt double this week. Credits roll. What role would you least want to tell people you were playing in this? I think there's only one that's a bad name of a character. Go ahead.
I actually won't have one.
There's one called Old Woman, which is the woman was really old when she played this. She died only a few months after the movie came out. And so Old Woman feels a wee bit harsh. It was played by Kathleen Freeman, who is R.I.P. was a fucking great comedy actor. So my favorite role of hers, you would definitely recognize her. My favorite role of hers is actually there's two. She's in the original Nutty Professor with Jerry Lewis, and it's very fucking funny in that. But also she is in she's in Dragnet, which is this movie that nobody really knows about from the 80s with Tom Hanks and Dan Aykroyd. And it's like a parody of the old cop series, Dragnet. Christopher Plummer's in it too. And she has this really funny scene where Dan Aykroyd is chasing down a lead and goes to interview her. She plays a character called Enid Borden. And she has to, he goes to her house to try to get this lead for like where this guy has gone, and she just fucking hates him, just fucking hates the guy and hates Dan Aykroyd. And she at one point she goes, "You miserable little bag of puke," right? And then later she goes, "You slimy little jizz bucket, mate." I mean, hilarious,
Mental.
Like so funny. You can just watch that clip if you go and type in Dragnet Enid Borden, that clip, her fucking slammering at Dan Aykroyd is unbelievable. Right, any other business? So we're into, I'll ask you this first. What's your favorite fairy tale? I have two.
Ooh.
Actually, I have three, really.
Three Little Pigs is hard to...
Three Little Pigs is one of mine. That's one of mine.
I
think the message of Three Little Pigs is invest in property early as you can. Make sure it's made of stone.
Do you know what? There's a couple of really scary ones. The fucking Hansel and Gretel is terrifying.
Hansel and Gretel and Little Red Riding Hood are both pretty grim stories.
Yeah.
What about Grimm stories? The Brothers Grimm.
What's that?
They wrote those stories, and I actually just said that being dead serious. That's a fucking... I went, they're both pretty grim stories. I didn't even mean that, but I'm up a fucking route now. What about Alibaba and the 40 Thieves? You know, the Open Sesame? You know? No? Alibaba, basically, there's this group of 40 thieves and they're stacking everything in this fucking cave. And they say, open sesame, and the cave opens. It's a magical cave. And then they go in and stack all their shit in it. And then they leave and they go, close sesame, and it fucking closes, right?
Right.
And Alibaba fucking chases them down and fucking open sesame. And he's able to fucking pilfer all this stuff. And then his brother or his mate, depending on what the fairy tale is, gets killed.
Well, Alibaba had
them
them
40
40 thieves.
Scheherazade had 1,000 tales. Yeah.
That makes a lot more sense now.
One of my other favorites is Emperor's New Clothes, because that's one of the most, like, you can actually use that in your everyday life and go, this is the fucking Emperor's New Clothes.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? When
So-
people are just falling over bullshit. Anyway.
We asked you guys what your favorite fairy tale moment was, and
Can I do mine first? I have two.
yes, please go.
Number one, meeting Bay. Number two, Man United winning the treble. True story.
In that order.
In that order. Number one is you, and number two is Man United. Solskjaer has won it. What the second greatest moment of my life. Go ahead.
Amazing. Singing A Whole New World with you on the Grand Opera House stage is a fairy tale moment.
See
For-
it now
for-
at Ciaran Bartlett Comedy over at
Or
patreon.com.
A one-off £8 cheaper
Yeah,
than the
yeah.
cinema. Do it, guys. Right, we may go, Kiri, because you need your wee spine cracked.
I do, but
Um,
what did people say?
So
Give us a couple of their good ones.
people love the gingerbread man and the whole muffin man thing.
Mm-hmm.
Obvi. So what was their best fairy tale moment? Ciaran Bartlett returning to comedy. That came in.
That's getting me in the choke, you know.
That came in from a lot of people.
Thank you, guys. That's very lovely.
When you walked out on stage at the SSE, was a fairy tale. Fairy tale.
Belfast! That's Belfast. He called to me. Anyway, sorry.
And you enjoy this too. When Fiona stays an ogre after kissing Shrek,
I do enjoy that.
that's great.
Think of how shit it would be if she turned back into like a normal woman.
Other people also loving the German pigs.
Yeah.
Quoting that then.
Did nobody have like a moment, like a sporting moment or anything like that, like mine? No.
No, it's you and stuff from the film.
I'm sorry that I've become a fairy tale character to you guys, but I love it. I love it. Well, here, that about wraps us up, does it?
Sorry,
There's
and
one more.
just to finish on, when your mate cancels plans when you didn't want to go anyway.
Yes, who fucking said that?
That's a fairy tale moment.
See when you don't want to ask somebody to do something and you do it and they say no. I'm like,
Do you know what I love at the minute? There's a trend on TikTok because of the
sorry, that makes me sound like a psycho. That I do that all the time. It's the odd time where you go, I feel obligated to ask this person this, and you go, I'll ask, and then they go, no, I'm good, and you're like,
it's less about them and more about
And
my
it's
will
all-
to be in my jammies.
it's all my bullshit. But I smile at them like the fucking evil emperor out of Star Wars. I'm just like,
the trend on TikTok at the minute because of the Michael movie. So in Human Nature, when it goes, see that girl, ding, and
Yeah,
it, like,
yeah.
there's like
a wee ping,
right?
Yeah.
and it's like when you're in the middle of getting ready and someone texts canceling the plans, you're in the middle of doing your makeup, see that girl, ting, and you're in your jammies,
Yeah.
like that quick.
Amazing.
You're just straight back to
That's
being
great.
a mess.
We love that though. I love a cancelled plan.
Oh,
Do you know what I love?
free time.
There's
That's
sometimes
what you said. Like walking out of the cinema for a shit movie.
when you walk out of the cinema half an hour into something, you've just created 2 hours for yourself that you didn't think you were going to have that day. Also, and I don't want to sound like a wanker, but sometimes when you're doing meetings with people who live in other time zones, you're having to do a meeting at an annoying time. And see, for me, sometimes I like a wee nap in the afternoon, right? I'm basically like a large toddler, right? I need to be fed. I need to be put down, right? And sometimes I'll go for that nap. And sometimes like I'll be timing that nap where I'm like, I have 40 minutes here just to fucking close my eyes and rest here because I have this meeting coming at a shit time. See, when I get a text just as I'm lying down saying a meeting's being pushed by a few days, that's a fucking up the hoods. Like, that's a fairy tale
you
moment.
can
like,
enjoy your nap.
yeah, fucking 2 hours for me.
Well,
Thanks, guys.
Very good. That was fun.
Good pod. Next week, like I said, we should have.
I love
me-
that you're applauding us.
I know.
You're
Good
just
job, Chloe. We
kind of a
should.
big deal.
We should have. You're a fucking knob. We should have.
Mickey back.
We should have Mickey back on to do Predator for next week, which is a fucking great. I mean, I'm very excited about that. Fucking love that movie. Ain't got time to bleed, etc. And yeah, and we'll see you in the next one. So have a nice week and take it easy.
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.